of that, because they're going to go into the pot, everything, yeah? So I'm putting the pumpkin into the water. As you can see, the chicken is there. There you go. All of that. I got 2 small chili there as well. That's going to go into the soup as well. So that's the chicken. Everything I'm putting into the pot. Remember, it's a basic chicken soup, yeah? Well, I'm just going to pour that in. There you go. All of that going in. See that? So all of that going into the boiling water there. You can see that there. Alright. So that's the starting process of my basic chicken soup today. Got the chili in already, the pumpkin in, the chicken in. And you can see, yeah? So it's a basic chicken soup today. So you can see the chicken soup is still cooking. There's a pumpkin there. You see the color of it now. It don't have that bright pumpkin color. But as soon as the pumpkin cook, you're gonna surprise to see the color of the soup. So it's a basic chicken soup I'm cooking today. You can see it's cooking away, yeah? It don't have that really bright color of the pumpkin yet because it's still cooking. There's my little chili pepper there in the soup as well. So it's my basic chicken soup I'm cooking today. Basic chicken soup, yeah? You can see my chicken soup, it's slowly cooking away. It doesn't have that really bright pumpkin color yet because the pumpkin hasn't cooked and softened up enough for it to get the bright color. But as you can see, it's cooking away. Still cooking away. So I'm gonna put a little bit of MSG in there. It's not everyone cook with MSG, but I'm putting a little bit in there today. And garlic powder. I'm putting a bit of garlic powder in there as well. There you go. Just a bit of garlic powder there. And I said a little bit of MSG and put it in there as well. So yeah. So that's my basic chicken soup, yeah? Just putting a bit of garlic powder in there. Yeah. And that's the chicken noodle what I'm going to be using. That's a chicken noodle there. Yeah, I'm using the Tropical Sun brand, as you can see. There is it there. So that's the chicken noodle soup I'm using in the chicken soup. You can see it's cooking away. It doesn't have the bright color yet, but it will have that in the next maybe hour time or so. The chicken soup gonna take about 2.5, 3 hours maybe to cook. And that's a chicken noodle there. I got some fresh thyme on the plate there to put in. So I'm just gonna check on this chicken soup now and see. Still boiling. You see it's slightly getting the color what I expected. Nice rich color on the pumpkin. See, so that's a chicken soup cooking away there. And this is just a basic chicken soup, as you can see. Not much food in it, but yeah, it's a basic. So what that basic is, you just use what you have in the soup, like what I'm doing today. I got a chili in there, I got a chicken in there, lots of chicken. The chicken noodles there, waiting to go in there. And at the same time, I'm munching on some crackers and cheese, because you know, when you're cooking, it can be a bit munchy. So I'm having some crackers and cheese there, some coconut water. I'm not in Jamaica where you can get a fresh coconut water from the tree, but I have the one in the box. And there's some crackers there as well. That's the crackers I'm using there. I opened the packet upside down, but you can see. Having a bit of crackers and cheese in the meantime I'm cooking. So, coconut water there. And chicken soup is cooking. She's getting the bright color slightly, but more pumpkin left to cook out and soften out in the soup. That's how you get the bright color. Yeah? Just munching on some crackers and cheese, some coconut water. So yeah, I put the lid on back. Let that chicken soup cook away. So there you go, it's still cooking away, the chicken soup. You can see it's getting a bit of color, the pumpkin, that bright, nice yellow color. And I'm still munching on my crackers and cheese and my coconut water. Because, you know, when you're cooking, you need a little snack in the meantime. So my crackers there. When I open the packet upside down. But yeah, crackers and cheese I'm munching on. Meanwhile, the chicken soup is cooking. The chicken noodle is there. And surprisingly, I've got some cabbage here. Some freshly spring cabbage. I'm going to be using that on the soup. So instead of using spring onions, I'm going to be using fresh spring cabbage on there. Just put a garnish on top. Yeah? Basic chicken soup. So it's time to make the dumpling now. So it's time to make the dumpling. So I'm going to make some spoon drop dumpling, which is more easier. So I got a little bit of bulgur wheat there. You can see. That's just for the dumpling. A little bit of bulgur wheat. A little bit of cornmeal there. And a little bit of plain flour. And that's the plain flour there. And the bulgur wheat is there. And the cornmeal is there as well. Okay. So I'm just going to make the dumpling now. Just going to put a little bit of water on that. So I'm going to make the dumpling now. I'm just going to pour a little bit of water in there. Don't want it too soft. So that's the dumpling I'm making there. So I'm going to be making a spoon drop dumpling. Yeah, so you can see. See it? And there you go, the chicken soup is cooking away. See that? Getting a really nice bright color. And this is the dumpling I made up, yeah? You can see. I'm just going to put that into the soup. So I'm going to put in the dumpling into the soup. That's a spoon drop because it's done by spoon. There you go. So cut that up, get it in there. There you go. Spoon drop dumpling going into the soup. And that's why it's called spoon drop, because you only use a spoon only to get it, yeah? So you use a spoon and mix it. And the spoon put it into the pot, yeah? There you go. Spoon drop dumpling going in. See that there? There you go, spoon drop going in. So you don't have to, you know, go through a whole heap of hassle to, you know, just use the spoon. There you go, that spoon drop dumpling going in. That's a mixture of it there. So all that is just plain flour, which is that, a bit of bulgur wheat in the cupboard, and some cornmeal. That's what I'm using in the plain flour, yeah? And that's it. That's gone into the soup there now. So I got a dumpling in, spoon drop dumpling in there. See that? Yeah. And it's looking like a soup now because it got the color coming out, the pumpkin. Let's check on this chicken soup to see what's going on. You can see that it's cooking. See, it's having the soup look now. It's got the pumpkin mashing out. Spoon drop dumpling is in the pot. There you go, the spoon drop dumpling there. You see it? Yeah. Spoon drop dumpling is in the pot. So it's been cooking for almost 2 hours now. I don't want the chicken to mash out or get too softened in the soup. I want the chicken to have a bite in the soup as well. So it's time to put the chicken noodle in. So what I'm going to be doing with the chicken noodle, I'm going to pour it into this tub here. Yeah, I'm going to pour it into that tub. And what I'm going to be doing as well is pour a little bit of water on there. And why I'm pouring the water on there, I don't want to pour the chicken noodle into the pan in the powdery form. So I'm just going to mix it out with a bit of water so it can get into the pan equally. Because if you pour the powder into the hot water boiling up like that, it's just going to get lumpy and doesn't dissolve out properly. So if you just put it in a bit of water, mix it out like that. See that? I'm mixing it out so it can pour out a bit more easily. You see that? All I'm doing, just mix it out so the powder can dissolve in the water. And there you go. So that's the chicken noodle there, mixed out in a water form. Pour it out in the pan like that. See that? All in there. And easily now, it can dissolve and just mix around like that into the soup. I'm not going to put the fresh thyme in there yet. I'm going to put the fresh thyme in there when I had about 20 minutes left. So you can just get that aroma just going out in there. And I got some bit of cabbage there as well, what I'm going to use into the soup, make it a bit crunchy. It's a very nice spring cabbage. So instead I use a spring onion, I'm just going to use a bit of the spring cabbage. The fresh thyme is here, I didn't put that in yet. So there you go, my basic chicken soup. See more food and music, yeah? Thanks for the support all the way. So that's the chicken soup cooking away. Also, I'm adding some beans to it. I'm adding that beans to the soup as well. It's really good, you know. So I'm adding that to the soup as well. There you go, the chicken soup, just to give it a bit of body. Yeah, so that's selling peas. I'm adding to it. A bit of beans there going into it. You know, the one of the 5 of your day as well. So you can go into your soup. As I said, it's basic cooking, and I'm using what I've had in this chicken soup. So I put the beans in. See that already? Look at that. The chicken soup there, yeah. Just add some beans in, a can of beans to it. It's gonna be really nice as well, you know. So the next thing I'm gonna add is the fresh thyme and a bit of that spring cabbage to get a bit of crunch. And it's gonna be a wonderful chicken soup. You're probably thinking, hang on, I wonder if it tastes good. Of course. Of course it will taste good. All of that chicken. So I'm gonna put in the fresh thyme now. That's fresh thyme there. I put the fresh thyme in. I'm gonna put the cabbage in as well. So the cabbage there is going into the soup. You're probably thinking, hang on, how Seymour put cabbage into the soup? Of course, you can put cabbage in the soup as well. This is how you can put spring onion in there. So this is kind of healthy as well. So I'm putting all of that in there. Let's cover that for a minute and leave it. In the next 5-10 minutes time, you're gonna see that and surprised about it. See more food and music, yeah? Basic chicken soup today with cabbage, pumpkin, chicken noodle. Put a chili in it as well, and the spoon drop dumpling. Just gonna give it a little. Ow! Sorry about that sound. So you can look and see. See that already? Yeah, look at that. See that? Just use up what you have, yeah? You don't have to run up and down over the place. Use up what you have. Look on that. You want to try that? You want to try that? Do the right thing. See more food and music, yeah? See my little chili there, still in there. Spoon drop dumpling the same way. Look at that. So I'm going to just check this out now. See that? So I've got the cabbage in there. There's the cabbage there. See that? It's a nice color the cabbage give the soup. My little chili pepper is there too. You see that? Look at that. See the chicken there. See that? Spoon drop dumpling. Everything is there. See that? Look at that. You can call this a stew as well, but we say soup. Yeah? Soup we say. Like that. You want to try some of this? Yeah? Link up Seymour Food and Music if you want to try some of this. See the beans there. Like that. See the beans there? These beans already cooked, you know. All the cans of beans already been cooked. They're just warming through. Look at that. You see that? Yeah, so whatever you have in your house, just use it up in the soup, yeah? Basic cooking. Turn this fire down. Don't want the soup to dry out now. Well, in the next 10 minutes, that should be ready and ready to serve, okay? See more food and music. Just gonna put a little bit, so there you go, that's the finishing touch there. See all of that richness of the soup, you see that? I'll put a little bit more into that. You know, see that? Put a little bit more there. Put a little more, I'll put one more dumpling in mine. Let's try that out. So you can see, yeah? See more food and music. Chicken soup is ready. Basic chicken soup. You can see that. I'm gonna try that out. See that? And that, yeah, you see the cabbage? That's my chili there. I'm not gonna eat the chili. It's really hot. You see the cabbage in the soup? You see that? Don't surprise to put you know, a little bit of spring cabbage in your soup. It's very hot, so I'm gonna have to spoon drop dumpling there. Spoon drop dumpling. See if we can get some of that chicken. There'll be some chicken there. See chicken there? You see chicken in the soup as well? Look on that. That's the chicken there. Try a little bit of that. It's very hot. Chicken there. Some of the peas as well. You see that? Got that. The beans there as well. See that? See the pumpkin there too. You see the pumpkin? All of that is there. See more food and music. Basic chicken soup. Thanks to my fans and subscribers, yeah. Family and friends. See more food and music, yeah? Look at that. Hope you try this one out. Basic cooking. So all of this cooking, I would have said again, the cook this maybe cost you about, say, about £5-6. Look at that. See the cabbage there? Nice coloring on the soup. You see that? Everything is in there. Look at that. Nice and rich. See the spoon drop dumpling there? Yeah, you see that? A little bit more of the cabbage there as well. You see it? Nice and crunchy in the soup. The chicken there. Pumpkin. See that? Rich. See the color of the soup? It takes about 2.5 hours to cook. And I just noticed in the beginning I put everything in because the pumpkin and the chicken and all of that cook at the same time. Chicken soup is a very easy soup to cook and doesn't take long if you're cooking like a mutton soup. The meat will take about 2 hours to cook if it was mutton. But because it's chicken, it takes about an hour to cook. Look at that. Really nice. Look at that, guys. See more food and music, yeah? Thanks for the support. Bye. Turn everything off now. Chicken soup already, guys. Bye.